U.S. attorneys just charged a CNN producer and former producer for infamous former host Chis Cuomo with multiple counts of trying to solicit children to engage in sexual activity. Get ready for CNN to offer wall-to-wall coverage on this one, or more likely, wall-to-wall silence. Hi everyone, I'm Gardner Goldsmith for MRC-TV. In a seriously dark addition to the metastatic cancer that is the Chis Cuomo story, 44-year-old John Griffin, who joined CNN in 2013 and worked as a producer for Cuomo and for political analyst John Avlon, has been arrested by the FBI after a federal grand jury in Vermont charged him with 3 counts of trying to use interstate means to entice minor females into sexual activity. On December 10th, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Vermont announced, quote, according to the indictment, from April to July of 2020, Griffin utilized the messaging applications Kik and Google Hangouts to communicate with people purporting to be parents of minor daughters, conveying to them, among other ideas, that a woman is a woman regardless of her age, and that women should be sexually subservient and inferior to men. On these communication platforms, Griffin sought to persuade parents to allow him to train their daughters to be sexually submissive. In June of 2020, Griffin advised a mother of 9 and 13-year-old daughters that the mother's responsibility was to see that her older daughter was trained properly. End quote. Very, very ugly and evil. And there's much more. Quote, Griffin later transferred over $3,000 to the mother for plane tickets so the mother and her 9-year-old daughter could fly from Nevada to Boston's Logan Airport. The mother and child flew to Boston in July of 2020, where Griffin picked them up in his Tesla and drove them to his Ludlow house. At the house, the daughter was directed to engage in and did engage in unlawful sexual activity. End quote. And more. Quote, the indictment also includes specific allegations that Griffin attempted to entice 2 other children over the internet to engage in sexual activity. In April 2020, Griffin proposed to engage in a virtual training session over a video chat that would include him instructing the mother and her 14-year-old daughter to remove their clothing and touch each other at his direction. In June of 2020, Griffin proposed to a purported mother of a 16-year-old daughter that she take a little mother-daughter trip to Griffin's Ludlow ski house for sexual training involving the child. These allegations are directed at a man who worked for a long time with Chis Cuomo, the same Cuomo who not only has been exposed for channeling information to his embattled brother, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, but who also has been dropped by CNN following reports of his own unsavory allegations of sexual harassment. Justice and the need to fight predatory conduct might energize Americans to watch these men and see what happens to them. And to ask a question. If these allegations had been leveled at clearly right-wing media figures, what does anyone think that CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS, PBS, and MSNBC would do with their coverage of such a story or stories? How many hours and hours of coverage would they offer to those types of things if they were leveled against more right-leaning hosts and producers? Well, I think we can determine this. One's opinion of an alleged criminal should not be a function of one's opinion of the alleged perpetrator's politics. It's something CNN might want to keep in mind as we search and search for coverage of their own employee being arrested for such horrible allegations. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe if you get the opportunity. This is obviously a very disturbing story, and it was not the most comfortable thing to cover. I'm sure you can recognize that in my expressions here. But we wanted to get the information out to you about this. So thank you for staying with MRC TV. We try to keep tabs on the media out there, and it is tough. There's so many things to cover, and this one is one of the darker ones. Please visit us at mrctv.org. That's mrctv.org, and go to the MRC shop if you get an opportunity for some Christmas items. And remember, everything that you do will help the Media Research Center continue its work. And please visit the website as often as possible, because the team is always doing great stuff. You can find us on Facebook, Rumble, Twitter, TikTok, and of course, I'm over at Gab, at Gardner Goldsmith on Gab. For MRC TV, I'm Gardner Goldsmith.